What's going on, America? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner, and it's a nice sunny day, and I'm going to try to make some sense out of a couple topics that's going on right now around the United States of America, greatest country on the planet. Okay, hear me? Now, first things first, what doesn't make sense to me is how the DemoRats can whine so much leading up to the release of the memo. It's gonna destroy our way of life, and if you release this memo, sources and methods will be exposed. You'll put all of the men out in the field in danger, and you'll undermine the FBI, the most honest, the most non-corruptible organization in the whole wide world. And then, immediately after the memo comes out, shows no type of exposure to any sources or methods. You can tell it was all a big old ploy to try to stop the progress and convince the American public that the Republicans were trying to put everybody in danger just to protect Trump. But right after that, they compile their own garbage and send it to the White House, okay, knowing that it had a whole bunch of stuff that could compromise sources and methods, right? So they send it to the White House. Hold on, got the big bell ringing in the background. See, bing. Anyway, now, so they send it to the White House knowing it's going to get rejected. And of course, you know, they are so predictable. They went right to the playbook. Everybody said it going in. Soon as he says, nope, we got to redact some stuff, send it back, they're going to be like, he's hiding something. That's why he sent it back. He doesn't want us to expose the truth. Now, the FBI and other sources say that, yes, it does have things that need to be redacted or taken out. They send it back. Now, they've been pushing so hard for Trump to release their version of the memo, right? We want it released now, or Trump's up to something. They send it back. And it is amazing to me why they are kind of like backed off of it. They ain't really working hard. If you wanted it out so bad, why did y'all go home over the weekend? I don't understand. Why don't you just pull an all-nighter? Yeah, take out the stuff, you know, what the FBI wants, and then you resubmit your stuff, right? Yeah, that's the logical thing to do. But I got a good feeling that wasn't the goal and objective for their counter memo at all. I think it was simply to try to say, look, we got the goods on Trump, but he's going to hide it because he's crooked and evil, and he's trying to cover up that he's in love with Vladimir Putin. So we will see what happened with the Dirty Dems if they're serious about their memo. And frankly, a lot of people in Congress who've read it on the Republican side said, oh yeah, release that thing, because it only confirms what we've been talking about. Now, the next topic is everybody's trying to get together and negotiate the whole DACA and the whole immigration reform. And old Chucky Boy is sitting back talking about, nah, let's streamline this. Let's just focus on the DACA recipients receiving amnesty and citizenship. Why do you think Chuck wants to narrow that down? See, people don't realize, and I hope that all of America understands this. Donald Trump being the outsider, the I don't care guy in office, because he doesn't have to play by any of the rules of the funky politicians, okay? He came in, he don't need this job. He has his own money, okay? He didn't need favors from any of these politicians. He doesn't have to be accountable to any of the donors, none of that stuff. He's not paying back his debts when it comes to being a politician because he wasn't a politician. Therefore, he can aggressively deal with issues that other politicians will say they're going to deal with and sweep it under the rug or kick the can down the road like immigration. So America, if y'all want to never, ever again have immigration reform addressed seriously, then go ahead and vote in the Democrats in 2018 midterms. Go ahead and get Donald Trump out after his first 4 years. Because guess what? If the Dems get back in power, or even if another Republican probably gets back in power, they will never solve or reconstruct immigration reform. Our immigration system will be broken until the end of America or the end of time. And those that are running around saying that, oh, we're going to buy into the lie that immigration reform from Trump is simply him trying to make America white again because he hates everybody, then what you're going to end up with in 30 years is a population of people who didn't originate from America, and they're going to overwhelm the amount of Americans here that it will change the whole face of America, period. And I'm not saying that immigrants are bad or we shouldn't let immigrants come in. But when it is being done for the purpose of voters and the purpose of creating a majority so that the minority that is in power will stay in power because they're manipulating them to vote for them. You might get your voters, Dems, but you're going to get a lot of stuff that comes along with that as well that you maybe didn't intend to get. And so if you listen to the dirty Dems, if you see through their real motive, because see, it doesn't make logical sense why the Democrats would not be willing and able to fix a broken immigration system that is hurting our economy, hurting parts of our society, all of that. You always have to ask yourself, why not? See, whenever something makes sense and then someone else says, nah, let's not do that. You got to ask yourself, why wouldn't you want to do this if it makes sense to do? Why wouldn't you want to fix the border so that illegals cannot come across it? Unless you want them to. Why wouldn't you want to really focus on eliminating the lottery visa that doesn't qualify who comes over here? Because maybe you don't want higher functioning people for the society to come in. When I say higher functioning, let me qualify that. Meaning, if you say, okay, why are you coming to America? Well, I'm a engineer. I work on ultratronic flip tripters and peanut butter defibrillators. That person comes in. That person is more likely to be independent and won't be reliant on identity politics to vote. They won't be allowed to be manipulated to vote. They won't be under the pressure of, we're protecting your rights because you're just wanting a better life. And that person's coming over and going, man, cut the crap. I got a job. I don't need all of the pandering towards me and the manipulation. I'm going to vote not based on my emotions, but I'm going to vote based on my intelligence. So those aren't the people that the Dems want to come over. They want people to come over that will be codependent on them so that they can say, we wear the white hats. We look out for your vote for us. That's what it comes down to. And then not only that, why would you want to have chain migration continue? Well, I probably, if I was a dirty Dem, would want that because it also adds to my voter base. If I can get one person come in that can bring 20 in, whoa, yeah, I'm getting a more bang for my buck. So hopefully the Americans are out there looking at this garbage and they're saying, hold up, man, if you're supposed to be representing America, then why are you representing other countries right now? Because that's what it comes down to. Chuck and Nancy. Yeah, you're representing other countries right now, but you're not really representing them. You're representing the people from those countries coming over here because it will eventually benefit your party. And that's what it comes down to. And it's wrong. It's wrong. You can't make it even sound right. I don't care what you dress it up with. Oh, we're doing this because these are the people of the future. We're a melting pot and everybody blends the bull crap. That's what that is. So God bless you. You've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Hopefully you keep that in mind. I'm telling you, we cannot let the dirty Dems get in power for 2018. They will immediately start filing impeachment articles. Guaranteed. Get him out of here. We've been waiting for this. Woo-hoo. You know, and that would be a whole heap of trouble. So you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Check out the links in the bottom. Make sure you share this video, subscribe. And if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.